Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we're going to be taking a look at Domi Online. They actually just announced one of their more bullish updates that we've seen for quite a while, in my opinion, and probably one of the most bullish updates of the year so far for Domi Online. One that everyone's kind of been waiting on. If you're involved with the project, you already know what it is, but we'll be taking a look at it later on in this video, along with their native token Domi. Look at the price action, and kind of give you my opinion on where we can maybe see Domi Online here in the near future. So if you guys are a fan of crypto gaming and projects and updates like this that we bring to your attention, consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. Your support means everything. So first of all, what is Domi Online? So Domi Online is a crypto gaming project that we've talked about quite a bit on this channel specifically. It is building on Avalanche and Beam currently. It is an MMORPG. Think maybe like RuneScape a little bit. We'll touch on that here in a little bit also. But again, if you're familiar with RuneScape or like online, just again MMORPGs, big massive worlds, you can play like role playing online with other people. That's kind of what Domi Online is. We'll look at gameplay here in a little bit as well. So they've been building out. They've been building the project really since at the very end of the last bull cycle. So several years now, and they are really good about putting out updates within their ecosystem. This video isn't going to be necessarily a full deep dive on Domi. We've actually done a few of those videos specifically, that style on this project. So if you're interested, you can find them on this channel. This is going to be more of like, hey, what's going on recently? So obviously they have the roadmap here, which kind of does spoil what's going on. So quarter one, they did announce that they're going to be having their open alpha release, and then obviously just more updates as the team ships updates, pretty frequently. So that's kind of the biggest thing everyone's been waiting for, is that open alpha release, which is coming quarter one 2024, which I think could be a very bullish momentum thing or update for Domi Online specifically. And also they're going to be having their Domi token Beam bridge deployment. So first stage of our Domi deployment plans on Merit Circle's Beam Avalanche subnet. Beam is obviously Merit Circle's subnet on Avalanche. We've seen Beam been ripping recently. I think it's at a $1.4 billion market cap. So I think as they're going to start building on Beam for Domi, I think as Beam is going to be climbing in price and getting attention, I think some of that liquidity is going to be going beneath, kind of trickle down for what's building on Beam. Since Domi Online is going to be one of those projects, I think that's, again, another bullish catalyst, in my opinion. Again, not financial advice. Who knows if any of this is going to plan out the way that I'm saying. I just think that is potentially going to be a huge catalyst for Domi Online, in my opinion, with that partnership there. And then they just put out more updates. They do have a pretty solid team. I mean, they have literally or they have, X team members or developers from RuneScape, part of their team. Doc's team here, again, team puts out quite a bit of updates. Our partners, we looked at this quite a bit. They have some pretty good names here, frequently asked questions. So if we look here at, some gameplay that, Domain Online, they retweeted the DeFi investors tweet here. We'll just take a look at it a little bit. So this is kind of the gameplay in here. Within Domi, obviously there's no level cap, no skill cap or anything. You can just keep leveling up your guy, which I like. And again, it personally reminds me a lot of, RuneScape personally. But this is kind of the gameplay of it currently in its current state. So you see Domi Online on Beam, build on Beam. And when you look at the team's updates, I mean, this is the updates they put out frequently. They don't just put out like some other projects that I won't name, obviously. We'll just say, hey, we updated some stuff. That's it. They actually do tell you, just like an actual patch note that you'd see on something like Steam or, another gaming platform. They tell you, hey, this is what we, changed. This is what's going on. They're very good about keeping their community and their players and investors involved. So again, we can see that Beam obviously put out that Domi Online is building on Beam, which again, I think that's a huge catalyst. And we see here that they put out the tweet saying that Domi Online is going to be having their open alpha in March of this year. So they say here, which path are you going to choose on the battlefield? Amazon, Warrior, Priest, Sorcerer. Obviously, it's just different classes within the ecosystem that you can choose to play as. If you're interested on it, on applying for the open alpha here soon. I don't know why with that, but you just hit apply for alpha. It'll take you to like a Google Docs spreadsheet that you can fill out, and it's very basic. It's like 5 or 7, maybe 8 questions. Pretty basic, actually. Probably the most basic, like, in a sense, whitelist or application for an alpha or pre-release kind of package like this from a project. that I've seen. But hey, it works, and they keep it simple, and it's very easy for other people, newbies, to kind of fill out. So I like it. So Domi Online with their Domi token, we see over the 1 month, I mean, they're up about 50%. Here on the 7 day, they're actually down a little bit, not a whole lot, a little bit. I mean, they just ran up 50%, so obviously they're going to be down a little bit. But if we look over the 1 year chart, we can see that at the end of 2023, when a lot of crypto gaming projects were getting hype, Domi Online, and obviously there was also a sub narrative for Avalanche Gaming there for a little bit. Domi Online ripped hard. I forget what market cap it was at. I think it was sub 1 million, I want to say, for circulating. And then I believe it ran up to a $30 million circulating market cap around there. And then recently, at the end of January of this year, it went, I think, all the way down to a 7, maybe sub, but around a $7 million circulating market cap. And then it ran up to about a 15 to 16 million here in the last couple of days. And then it's coming back down again. And I think with their open alpha, for their game on the horizon here in about the next, 30 days, next month, I think that, one, with the open alpha, the fact that they're building on Beam's been getting a lot of attention recently, a lot of liquidity flowing into their ecosystem and them onto their subnet and their project themselves. They already have the Avalanche narrative behind them. Now they're going to be having the Beam narrative. And it's a quality project. It is. I can see people playing it. A lot of influencers talk about Domi. I mean, we were talking about Domi on this channel since, I'll show you one on the charts. We were talking about Domi last bull run. I want to say we made our video April of 2022, right around here. So, and we've kept updates throughout the year. So, I mean, I've been covering Domi for a couple of years now. I like Domi, and you can find the videos on this channel. Feel free to watch them. I encourage it, please. Let me know what you think. But I like Domi. Again, they never stop building all bear market. You definitely have seen, if you compare it from those last videos, I think I showed gameplay. You can see the product has evolved within Domi Online. It looks like a way better product now. It actually looks like something that, somebody would just play, not because it's a crypto game or NFT game or a fad or anything, or there's an earning potential. They would just play it and enjoy it at its current state. And obviously it's in the alpha. It's not done or anywhere near, I don't think, to its full release, but hopefully we see that before this bull run's over. If not, that'd be kind of a bummer, but I think they're pretty close, especially if they're putting an open alpha out. And I don't remember, it's not going to show me here on CoinMarketCap where the market cap got to last bull run, but I mean, it was at that peak. They launched right at the peak right afterwards. I mean, obviously, we see that it, right in early 22, right in the beginning, that's when everything started turning down. So I wouldn't blame this on Domi. It's just launched kind of not at a great time. But again, they stuck with it. They kept building. And obviously, when you keep building, you have a quality project, you have some narratives behind you, influencers, never hurt to talk about. You're gonna get that liquidity back, and that's what Domi Online has been doing. I think Domi Online is, in my opinion, conservatively, in my honest opinion, I think 10, 20x from here, multi hundreds of millions in circulating market cap. I don't think it's going to be a big problem for Domi Online. I actually have a lot of conviction in Domi, what they're building. If you look at, really study their white paper into their game economy, it's actually very intricate what they have going on. Pretty good. Again, Beam, Avalanche Gaming, I think it's going to do very well. If you look at where they're listed, not really anywhere. I mean, they're on some DEXs since they are also on Ethereum and BNB. So they're on DEXs and Gate.io. So that's it. And Gate.io, in my opinion, not a tier 1 or even 2 exchange, in my opinion, but, I'm in the U.S., but either way, that's what I think about Domi Online. I just want to bring up, the fact that they are, building on Beam now. They are going to be having their open alpha in March of 24, so if you haven't had your hands on Domi Online, if you've been waiting for that opportunity to play it, this could be the opportunity. Sign up or apply for the alpha, get your hands on it. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of Domi Online? Do you think that this is bullish news? Do you think it's not going to really affect the price or the quality of it, or it might just get swept under the rug? I think that it's, potentially some pretty bullish stuff going on for Domi Online. I think they're going to do well this bull market. We'll continue covering them as I still have conviction in them. Obviously, we can see the market cap right now is about 14 million. The fully diluted is about 46 million, so not a huge, crazy dilution difference between the two. Since they've been out for quite a few years now, they've done a majority of those vesting unlocks, but either way, just some points to bring up. Let me know in the comments below, if there's other updates within the gaming ecosystem you want me to look into, other projects, or even on Domi Online, if you guys would be interested in seeing open alpha gameplay on Domi on this channel. I'll see if I can make that happen if there's interest there. And otherwise, if you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe to the notification bell, and share the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.